Hi there. You are your own best asset. Invest in yourself first. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 66 of our Supersize Your Business Annual Challenge. And today and all this month, we are focusing on financial health and well-being for our businesses, which then impacts financial health and well-being for you. Now, this is one of my favorite topics, and we talk about it a lot. I talk about a couple of things that people get a little annoyed at. One is you're probably the bottleneck in your business. As much as we hate to admit it, now it took me a long time to actually wake up and see this, but every time there's a slowdown or a stagnation or a problem that isn't getting solved in one of my businesses, somehow, in some way, it usually turns out that I'm the problem and I'm the bottleneck. And so I need to step aside, get out of the way. Now I'm getting better about it, but for the most part, we'll talk about that down the road. I don't know what area we'll talk about it in, but it's absolutely positively true. I'm thinking about offering a course or a 30-day challenge where we talk about this in our Supersize Your Business school community, because I think it's that important. And it is so freeing when we realize we can just get out of the way and let the universe and all the people that we've hired and the people we've brought together to grow and build our business, we can let them do what they do best and not be the problem. But it takes an ego check mostly, more than anything else, to do that. And we all are run and driven by our identity and our ego. Well, today's topic is all about you, and it's all about you, but it's also about your organization. When we look at investing in ourselves, meaning investing in our skills, becoming better at any area or aspect that makes us a better leader, makes us a better coach, makes us a better communicator, any skill that makes us better and more valuable to our business is something that we absolutely positively, I won't say any, I say pick what is the one skill or the one thing that if you improve it will give you a 10x return on your investment. So if I spend $100 on a course about being a better speaker or communicator or paying attention to maybe a better negotiator, whatever it might be, that is money well spent. And I guarantee you will get at least 10, I will guarantee you'll get at least 10 times your investment in skill level and returns out of that if you actually do it. I make a lot of courses and I do a lot of challenges and things. And the number of people and the percentage of people that start compared to the number that finish, it's always abysmal. And I talk to other coaches and I talk to other business people, and they're like, how come I have to talk to 100 people to get 1, 2, or 3 to say yes? Because that's the way it is. 1 to 3% of the population is going to be doing self-improvement and self-development on an ongoing basis. That's it. Not, there's 100%, there's 8 billion people on the planet, but 8 billion people are never going to all be improving themselves and want your product or service or want your coaching, et cetera, or want whatever it is that you offer. So if you know that going in, I think it takes the sting out of it, right? If you know that I'm not going to get everybody to say yes to me, and I don't even want everybody to say yes, right? The way we find out who we want to be here to serve and who we want to give value to changes over time. I used to work with new business owners, people that were just getting started or people that were afraid to get started. And I rarely do that anymore because there's such a change in the person between starting out and actually making that decision. And I know that those people that want to start out, 100% of people want to improve their life and want to improve their finances, but only maybe 10% actually will throughout the course of their lifetime. I know statistics is a bummer sometimes. So today we're talking about the absolute critical nature of you investing in yourself, because guess what? You are the example of everything for your organization. You can tell people till you're blue in the face to do something, but if you're not doing it yourself and demonstrating it yourself, guess what? It's not going to happen. Just like with our kids, even with our pets, they do what you do. They don't do what you say. I'm living with toddlers these days as a grandma, and I'm seeing a lot of that. And I realize how incredible human beings are, but how easy it is for us to get off track. So today, think about and share in the comments below what you spent last year, and just sit down. I haven't done it yet. I'm going to figure it out though. I usually look at this about once a year but I may or may not have done my taxes yet, so I might not have looked at it, because that's where I really sit down and I look at different things that I am not necessarily paying attention to. And the truth is, I automatically do this now. I automatically buy books. I'm legally blind, but I still find a way to read, right? I automatically am taking courses and joining communities and groups and discussions about things that I know if I become better at. I just am revamping my YouTube and starting a new YouTube channel for my Supersize Your Business community, so that will feed into my school community, because that's where I am simplifying and moving forward. I know that making the decision last year to get on a school platform has been an excellent decision for me. Is it going the way I expected? Oh, heck no. Is it? Every day is a new challenge, but that's exciting for me. And so I know with 100% certainty that I will get the skills and figure out and create exactly what I want to create there, because I'm stubborn. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to quit. I'm going to figure it out. So I have learned, I don't even know where I learned all the stuff that I know now, but I am one of those lifelong learner people, because I know the power of investing in myself. I remember my ex-husband and I paid $25,000 for a coaching program so we could get one Excel spreadsheet back in the day. Why? Because we knew that that tool would help us to build and grow and 10x our business, which it absolutely positively did. And it was $25,000. Now, there was a coaching program that went along with it that we actually did, which that's where I learned that people will invest big amounts of money and still do nothing. I was blown away. I remember we went in, like, it was, I would probably be what you call a cohort now, but we were in a group that took this, and back then it was definitely a high ticket offer, $25,000 coaching program. And it was mind boggling that month after month we would get together, and the same people who invested the same amount of money as we did, we were making and closing deals, and they hadn't even done their first deal yet. And to me, that was mind blowing, that people would actually drop tens of thousands of dollars up to $100,000 and not do anything with it. They would just show up. And by showing up and being there, they thought that that was enough. They forgot the part where you have to take action on the things that you learn and grow and do and know. All right. So I would like you to share in the comments below so everybody else can learn from one another. What is the best investment in yourself you've ever made? Maybe it's you went to college. Maybe it's you got a book that changed your whole point of view. And if you did, share that for sure so we all can learn from it, on how you looked at one aspect of your business. I used to read a lot of sales books because I don't consider myself a very good salesperson. So I always am looking for things that help me become, and I think what helped me was reading a book on the perspective of it's not selling, it's offering people something of value that can solve their problem. And when I approach it that way, I love selling. So share one thing in the comments below. Commit to yourself today that you are going to do one thing to invest in yourself. Sign up for a course, buy a book, listen to an audiobook that you bought 6 months ago or 6 years ago. Do something to make you a better, more valuable person to your business. Because guess what? That is your best ROI. All right. Any questions about this? Ask. Otherwise, have an awesome day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.